Never lose today's happiness by thinking about yesterday's pain. But what if the pain you carry feels impossible to set down? Sometimes it's not just the memory of what happened. It's the what ifs that echo the loudest. What if I had done things differently? What if I hadn't walked away? What if I had said something sooner? That's the thing about regret. It doesn't scream, it whispers quietly, constantly. In moments of stillness, in smiles you hesitate to fully feel, in nights when your heart replays scenes you can't change. It convinces you that you don't deserve peace yet, that you have to keep carrying the guilt as some kind of punishment for not knowing better back then. You see, pain doesn't just live in the past. It follows you when you leave it unspoken, and so many of us are silently grieving things we never had the words to express. The opportunities missed, the people we couldn't hold on to, the versions of ourselves we wish we had been, but weren't. And while we live in those shadows, today quietly passes us by. You smile for others, but inside there's a war between who you are now and who you think you should have been. But here's something your heart needs to hear. You did the best you could with what you knew then, and holding on to guilt doesn't fix the past. It only robs you of the beauty that still exists in the present. Yes, you made mistakes. Yes, you wish you could go back. That's part of being human. But joy still wants to find you. Peace still wants to hold you. And healing, it begins when you stop punishing yourself for being imperfect. So today, even if it's just for a moment, let the sunlight in. Let yourself feel the breeze, the warmth of a laugh, the softness of now. Let yourself be here, not in the ruins of yesterday, but in the rebuilding of today, because you are allowed to feel joy again. You are allowed to breathe without guilt, and you are allowed to move forward, not because the past didn't matter, but because you still do. If this speaks to something you've been carrying in silence, share it in the comments. Write it out. Let it go, even just a little. Sometimes, saying it aloud is the first step toward feeling light again. And you never know who else might need to hear that they're not alone either. You've carried it long enough. Let this be your moment to begin again.